Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Should be live. Also just starting up the game. So we'll check audio in a moment as well. Yes. Look, I actually remembered to kind of start working on adjusting my layout. Let me get that set up on my phone so we can see that. Audio mixer. Do. That is quite quiet compared to me. Let's turn that up there. And here. Do. There for that. And then we're at slightly... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Hi everyone. My brain's immediately whew. It is Wednesday. We are playing House Flipper 2 today. Should turn that down for myself a little bit more. I'm very like brain fogged right now. Whoops, I forgot to turn that back there. While I'm at it, I should also make sure to change this. Okay, hopefully that works when we go into play. But a little mind fogged right now. I'm gonna turn that up. There we go. I can hear myself. I was actually last night around midnight. I was debating starting my stream today early, like middle of the day early, because we decided that I was going to take today off because, well, not just myself, but Habu and I decided that we were going to take today off from work because yesterday, Tuesday, the day I don't stream, had a very mind-boggling, well, not quite mind-boggling, but, the end of day was interesting. So, I don't even know where to begin. But I guess the main point was I was planning on streaming earlier today because we took today off. And then I ended up sleeping throughout the entire day. Like, I didn't wake up until, well, I guess like I woke up like briefly once or twice, like for like a minute while talking or getting distracted by the cats. The cats woke me up. But I didn't wake up until like 10 something, or maybe even closer to 11, I think. Yeah, it's probably around 11. And then bonus points for us being taking today off. Although, well, Inferno was actually working from home technically, even though the baffling thing that happened was Inferno to Inferno. Which I'll probably get into what happened, but I'm just so even though Inferno was one that needed today off, he ended up working from home while I just took today off for the funsies. Not really for the funsies, but because I needed sleep, because yeah. But bonus point of us taking today off was Rachel's car didn't want to start, and she I think she was actually after she was done, she actually said that she initially wasn't supposed to work today, but she got called in, and then it turned out her car wasn't starting, and Inferno ended up bringing her to work, but she still needed a ride home, which I found this out when I finally did wake up in the afternoon, or right before the afternoon, And so I went to pick her up at 2 from work and bring her home. And then, which again it is a bonus thing of frustration, and then just done with everything, and then being like, oh wait, there was something in the works and in fate saying it was a good thing that we stayed home today, which is Rachel and me a ride to work and a ride home. But got back from that, and then she had picked up food, so I ate lunch, and then I sat down right after eating lunch. I had some ice cream that picked up on the way back from picking up Rach. We also picked up ice cream. It was good. But I was eating ice cream, and then I just finished ice cream. I sat back down. I was watching YouTube while I was doing this. And then next thing I know, I'm like waking up and it's like 5:30. And Inferno's like, hey, are we body doubling today so that you can get your writing done? And I'm like, I literally just woke up, so yes, but give me a moment. So I got some writing done today. So I'm gonna do a lot more writing, and then also like start streaming super early today. Waiting for ad break. But we'll probably get into the game in like 4 minutes, I think that's when the scheduled ad break is gonna go. But for anyone watching the VOD, because I don't know if there's any, do we have any viewers? Nah, so anyone watching the VOD, what happened on Tuesday? It was, or yesterday, what happened yesterday and last night? It was any other day. We went to work, we came home, we ended up getting pizza on the way back because it was family dinner and Inferno wanted pizza, so we got pizza. And Ash was gonna be coming over. Then there was like, isn't she coming over because she was having some stuff, and then she was like, yeah, I'm coming over. So she came over for our girls' night, family dinner, eating pizza, all that. And then Inferno comes down before he goes to bed, so that he could give the cats treats. They get fed when we get home from work, or they get fed in the morning before we head to work. They get fed almost as soon as we get home now, but not quite. They're technically they're supposed to get fed at like 4:30, but usually they get like fed closer to like 4:15 as we're opening the door, and they're like, feed us, so I feed them. But then they get treats at around 7-ish, which Inferno hands out. And so he comes down, and he's been having some issues for the past week and a half, I think, where he's been having a heart palpitations. I'm butchering that word, I think. He's been able to feel his heart really strongly, like, especially while he's like trying to sleep, and he's a light sleeper as well. So they've been like waking him up in the middle of the night, and he just hasn't been able to sleep properly and all this, and it's also starting to make him anxious, which is just making it worse. But he came down and he was talking about it, and he's like, I kind of want to go to the walk-in clinic. And the walk-in clinic was already actually probably closed by that time, I think. But there's a hospital that's like 15 minutes down the road, and he was on the fence still when he initially came down, and back and forth, both of us getting each other anxious because we both have anxiety, just grand, and then also like with my sisters there as well, and having them kind of pop in the conversation a little bit, and being he tried to go to sleep, and if he really just couldn't, if his anxiety started getting so bad, that he needed to go to the hospital, then that is what we would do. And we're like pretty sure nothing's wrong, which, end of the story, we're pretty sure nothing's actually wrong. Like nothing like immediate. The tests that they did were inconclusive. But were like the major hitters are off the table, so nothing's wrong that way. But there might be something minor. It might be like he might have an infection that's just kind of which whenever he's sick, it does. He sometimes gets where he can feel his heart a lot stronger when he's sick, because heart's pushing through the blood with the white blood cells and all that. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but and that's what he initially was thinking, was that he was just getting sick, because the president of the company was getting sick. We're almost getting to the ads, so we're almost gonna be jumping in. I'm ADHD, like checking the time, checking this as I ramble. Oh, I gotta actually grab my controller as well. So that we can jump right into it when the ads are done. But, so, approximately an hour and a half goes by where I'm just chatting with the sisters. It's in the back of my mind that I gotta be ready to drive if he needs a ride to the hospital to, like, just get everything checked out and reassurance that everything's fine. Which is, it's odd to think about. It was just mainly a reassurance trip. We were pretty sure nothing's wrong. We were pretty sure it was just getting exasperated by a panic attack, and probably also maybe a little bit of greasy food. So actually talking to the doctor afterwards. I don't know, I'm talking fast. Talking to the doctor afterwards, she didn't actually really think that the greasy foods had much to do with it. Like, usually it's more like heartburn, not like heartbeat when like the greasy foods would exasperate, which he wasn't really having heartburn, from what I heard. But it was just a reassurance that he didn't have arrhythmia. This is the problem with me not being able to pronounce things. We'll get to. He just wanted to make sure it wasn't something of like his heart giving out, which for sure wasn't his heart giving out, because it didn't feel like that to him. But there was anxiety, especially when you're going to bed, and with me being like busy with my sisters downstairs, I wouldn't have been able to hear him and get to him in time if something was happening. So it was a reassurance trip, which is very odd just to think about that is something that we could do. Welcome back to my ad break. Anyone who's on ad break, let's jump into this. Popping up. There we go. Because we live in America. My husband and I, we live in America, my family. And American healthcare is stupid. It's really stupid, and we don't have insurance. But the thing is, we have been saving up. We've been saving money for emergencies and all that. Even with the house. I don't know, I'm closing doors. I'm just like, I must close the doors. So it's odd to think that it is fine. It's gonna be fine. Financially, everything's gonna be fine. But it is, it was a long night, because it was right before 9 that we got there, which he wanted to drive, so I was like, that's fine. And then I was there as emotional support. Essentially, I was there in case he wouldn't be able to drive, or if they wanted to hold him overnight, which they didn't end up doing. But I gotta do the outside walls too. So I was there in case of emergency. Also, I'm his emergency contact, so it's just easier for me to just be there, I guess. I don't know. But we got there at 9, and we actually got in pretty quickly. Last time we were there, we had to bring him because he had like the flu like several years ago. Which is why that time is why he can't have sriracha. Okay, we're going to change. We're changing style to a bunch of stuff. But so it was just we got in initially relatively quick, but also it takes time to do testing and all the diagnostic stuff. So we were there till just about midnight. And then there was the drive home and like trying to get back to sleep afterwards. Actually, I'm gonna make that black. And it was a long night. That's the best way to describe it. And because of that, we're like, you know, we are going to just take today off. So that's what we did. We took today off. We had already like on the way in. He had already. He had already kind of let the brain again, long night, and then just mostly sleeping all day. He had already let the president of the company know that we probably wouldn't be able to get in today. I'm doing way too much purple. I already know I'm doing way too much purple. Actually, that's not wrong. That's copy style. We're gonna copy this. Yeah. We're gonna go more neutral black shading for these doors. Everything's so bright. Also, this one's a blue room, so hee. Yeah, so he already let the president of the company know that there was a high possibility that we were going to be taking today off. And that's what we did. And then I ended up sleeping all day. I'm going to copy that and put that in the other ones. They're downstairs. So I want the dark framing. There. We're also going to do something about the garden, which we still haven't done yet, but... And I think we're keeping this patio like this for now. But, yeah, so we're just gonna go back to we're returning to the mindless house flipper. Let's actually like work on the outside. That's not the same color as everything else. It's fine. I am short. Oh, so very short. There we go. Gotta get the full gothic vibe. I feel like there's also ladders, but we can... that's not what I wanted to do. I don't think. copy that. Paste that there. Copy that. What you need. Copy that. Paste that. Is that not gonna give it? Is that gonna give me that or no? Okay, fine. We'll recopy the chairs I was just working on. Aw, can't paste it on that. I gotta figure out what that is so we can work on the balcony as well. Get the window. Get this window, the hidden window. There we go. Okay. I have to like go out the window for all these. Actually, I can get that one for some reason. Got that one. But get rid of the last of the green. Like, I know I like often just kind of like, I think I like describing my gaming style as just comfort gaming. But I think comfort gaming is kind of what I needed today. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have like a long stream or not today. I'm just relaxing. Comfort for myself. I think it also does kind of feel a bit good to like get back to this kind of gaming, where I'm not like hyper fixating on like making sure I'm promoting myself or anything, which like I know it's not the best to not promote myself, but getting back to just having fun with it. Eventually I'll get back to like actually like posting on social media, well, in general actually as well, but there. But posting on social media that I am even streaming, I'll eventually get back to doing that. But in the meantime, I just the initial me streaming initially several years ago now. Actually, I don't remember what year did I start streaming. I mean, I've had several hiatuses since then, so I guess. But why I initially made my Twitch channel was I needed to give myself an excuse to just have fun and play video games, de-stress, and do my thing. Not worry about do I have time for it or not. Which, frankly, I probably don't have a lot of time to just... I don't have as much time to responsibly be playing video games all the time. Which is why there probably are gonna be days where, like, I miss my stream schedule, which, like, within, like, the first 2 weeks of me being back, I missed some streams, I believe. So I've already kind of shown that. So there are gonna be days where stuff happens and I won't be able to stream, and I won't be able to let people know, hey, I'm not streaming today because I'm gonna be in the middle of something. And that's the whole point of me not, the whole thing of me not being able to stream. But, sorry, brain. Forgot immediately what I was gonna say. Essentially, like, I'm having fun and forcing myself to have fun, but not in the, oh, I have to have fun, I have to give myself time. But more of, okay, I have time, I have this time specifically set aside so that I am doing this and having fun. Setting aside the time to be myself. Actually, yes, we're gonna do that. We're going to do bright purple. No, we're gonna do like dark purple probably. I can't see it from here. You kind of see it, I think. I don't know. It also just fell off. Can I? Building accessories, I think. Is there a ladder? Yes. Oops, I want that. Now it is my scaffolding. Actually, I probably didn't need such big, but it also means I can probably get up on the roof. Yeah! I'm on the roof. Which means I can, if I'm careful enough. Did I get all the ones over here? I don't know, I can't see. I was thinking if I was careful enough, I could get underneath. But no. No. Well, I almost got over there. Parkour is is the name of the game. I'm not very good at it. That's gonna bother me. But before I move on, we need a purple roof, 'cause it's me. Apple all the way. Dee dee dee. Wrong button. Next. Not quite close enough. What if I go on top? It's the tree. Try that out. Oops. Okay. No. Move these out of the way, I guess. There. Okay. I'm still not close enough. Something's wrong. There. Now we move this up front. Don't know if I have anywhere up front to put this. I'm realizing I have too many trees. I could put where the gazebo's gonna go. That's where I'm putting it, totally. Doo-doo-doo. Get this tree back. Wait. I have 3. I have 4. I have so many more. Wait, I need to move it slightly away from the house. Or I could rotate it. I don't know. I just remember it peeking through the wall because I had it too close last time. Frankly, I should actually put that closer like that. Symmetry. Here? Maybe? It's like that wall's like longer than that side of the wall, so I can't just like line it up with the section there or whatever. The section there. Change style. Oops. I guess I could move it further. It's not. No, it is. Okay. Good enough. Oh, I need to copy a style. Then go back up there and see what I can reach. Strangely, I can't reach it from there. But I can reach this. Nope. I had it. There. See what we can reach from that balcony first. So I might be able to get most of it. Vines are a little on the annoying side. Can't quite reach that one, I think. Nope, I fell. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I also gotta get these part. Here. Up. There we go. Up. Oh, I had it for a moment. Let's actually try putting it a little bit on the closer side, if I can. No, wait. There, I think. I'm stuck on something. Let's see where we can put it over here. Okay. There. Oh. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, here are the cats. Must be almost 8. Yeah, and I hear Inferno saying kitty cat treat time, which is a clear sign that it is kitty cat treat time. That's that. That one, and 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 that one. Okay. Sure, there's more on this side, but I don't think I can go reach them. Can I even open these windows? I don't think I can open these windows. I mean, I guess you can see the ledges on that side, but you can't see the ledges on here, so maybe it's fine. Oh, not time. Have to get some more books, one of each, and then start copying the style. Change the style of that. I mean, like, I know I said I was gonna change so much of the patterns, But I still kind of like some of the patterns. The overly patterned patterns. Pink. This means I have to change the one that's upstairs. Is it? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move the tree. Oh, also I need to sell the vines, which I think I said I was going to do eventually, but I can't quite reach them from here. Let's sell all the vines. We can get new ones. Oh. Oh, I should have sold the satellites while I was up there. I guess we're gonna go up there and see if we can sell the satellites. Am I not close enough? I don't think I'm close enough. No. As close as I can get it, so hopefully that. There we go. So there are some satellites. Yeah, I'm gonna sell you. I don't need no satellites. There were multiple. I guess there was just the one I couldn't reach. Do a wraparound deck. Ooh, actually, I probably could. Wait. First, we're going to here to here to here. Yeah, we got now we got like a wraparound deck. trees in the way again. I mean, if I'm being frank, I'm not frank. Bad joke, okay. I really need... I like them. I don't need them. But for now, they're gonna go in here. Because I kind of make it a little bit longer than... Actually... Are there pillars? Probably are pillars. Let me... Cool up. Kind of. There are fences, yeah. Questions. What type do we want? Actually kind of thinking this type. That's too short. Optical illusions, why? Frankly, actually, it probably would be better to have... What? Can I not do it on there? I don't know why I don't have an eye for this, but okay, we'll try this again. As close as we can get. I'll probably bring that out one more, I think. Just so we don't have the pillars like in the middle of the walkway, per se. That's not too bad. Well, this one I really need to make sure I have it lined up so I can see. At least where we're removing. So we just want there. Okay. Demolishing. Is that? I actually do want that one. Yep. To here, to here. That was just a wall instead of flooring. Actually, no, I want to bring it out, so. Okay. Three? Yeah, we'll do three. And that'll be how long we have it. Yeah. Don't know if I can get them lined up on that, but I can try. We're moving these all to the garden. They're so big. Okay. Not quite. A little bit inside then. Here. No, not quite there either. One from the inside. From the outside, going in. Put that one there. I need to make sure to build that real quick. There we go. And there. And let's see where this one is located. Could probably go over a little bit. I get like a nice balcony up there and a nice little patio, shaded patio down here, and then a big garden here. I think I like that. Now we need fencing. And also, I think I sold all the flooring, didn't I? Did I sell all of my flooring? Yeah, because it's like, no, I'm done. I'm decorating. Okay, so let's get some flooring. Need. Ebony. We're gonna probably get a few of these. So I need top and bottom. So let's do 5, I guess. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, that barely lasted anything. Good thing I got 5. Here. And then there. There's the top and the sides done. Wait, did I get out? I'll have to remember if I did. I feel like I did. Should probably bring the other ones down. It's fine. Just a lot of up and down, that's all. Go down our side, but whatever, that works. We're still putting it down where it needs to go down. I might have actually picked the exact amount that needed. And we'll see. I can't remember. Keep an eye on the time. Apparently I missed a spot there. Nice. Start checking out all the edges, and then we'll change the color of the pillars. Hopefully we can do that. Should I? I don't even know if I like the dual on the front. Maybe. I mean, I'm almost out though, so I think we'll leave it there for that. We're gonna copy the colors of this and see what happens. Oh, I can't. Okay. Mahogany. Just gonna do ebony. Okay, now we gotta decide on what we want for the outside. Don't think I want paint. Probably not wallpaper. But I want more than just. just carpeted out exterior. I guess wood panels probably would be the best. Just do a cut pattern. Beveled. Just do bricks and then current size. See, we're big. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna go with 10. See how far we get with that. First, we gotta make sure windows are all covered. We don't need any of these wonky window hedges. And I think we'll work our way down, and then if we run out, then I'll decide on if we want this little accent piece on the bottom of them. Welcome back from ad break. Anyone who was on ad break. I didn't mean to do that. Don't know if that'll be noticeable from the inside. There, put that there. I guess also the roof while we're at it. Does that count as that? It does count as that up there. So I just have to do this. And then the corners. Oh. Yeah. I can just barely. I feel like it can kind of. fine. I don't know why I'm sticking so close. I can just go like this. I can just go like this. And we're fine. Get out the windows, all the windies. I knew that was gonna happen, and I still fell. Nope. I'm so close. I'm right there. There we go. Keep getting inside the windows, which I guess isn't too bad. It's not something I meant be meaning to do. There. I got it. Nice. It's not low enough underneath. I don't think so. Squeaky squeak squeak. Like how I'm kind of like leaning over myself. There. There's a gap there. Well, that's gonna bother me if I remember about it later. As we're starting upwards and working our way down. Direction means starting up there. Too much of a perfectionist sometimes. The windows keep getting in my way, but it's fine. We're fine. I think without the pastel green, it's the peak of the inside that you can kind of see isn't as bad. It's not horrendous. It's bright, but it's not horrendous. I don't know. I'm probably just biased. I have went a little overboard on buying the edges, but it's fine. It's fine. Oops, I accidentally got the walls, so now the walls are gonna be I don't hate it. It was an accident, but I don't hate it, and I probably will have enough. I don't know, we'll see. The upper corner is gonna bother me, but we're gonna move from it just for now. Can't believe I accidentally got the wall. Ugh. Too far down. I mean, even if I do decide to do, it's not gonna be that. It's fine. Everything's fine. I might be wasting my siding, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Up there, but next time we're probably going to actually start returning to some of the jobs, just because we are starting to run a little low on cash. A little coin. To remove this. reach up there, but got that. I hit that. It's fine. I have extras for a reason. Now we're going to bring out just a hair so that I have a little more room pushed up against, more in my camera angle. So short. Okay, let's see if we can get you any further over here, or is the trees gonna be in our way? So let's try this. I know, it's probably the willow tree, isn't it? And so if we can put it there. Let's see if that's gonna give us enough space. It's not great. With the plants out of the way, I guess. You all the way over here to get this side fully covered. First I need to put these back. A little bit like that. I think that's how, pretty sure that's how I had it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Frankly, the real question still is how am I going to do the far back corner? Since I have the chairs and a balcony there now. Yep. Yep. Okay. I know I can see it. Just barely. I forgot to get the door. forgetting what I can do from here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be too big. Especially with the chairs there now. But also if we can get that. It would be so slow. I guess it is also possible to try to get it. Can we cheese this a little? I think we might. I think we just might. This one's open, this one's open. Let's see if we can cheese this. Be a little too tall now. I'll figure this out. I think what I need to do is got that part. I just realized that means the stairs are there. Is that even possible to get on? Let's see. No, I don't think so. Okay, well. I would just try to paint it black or something. It's not like super noticeable. It's just gonna bother me that's there. Only me. Dude, let's try to move this a little bit closer. Might be able to get it like that. I will see. And the stairs there still bother me a little bit, but we got something there. Let's try moving these again. Pretty sure the balcony's gonna be in the way though. I guess only one way to find out. Huh. I lied. Apparently it is all that work and it turned out that that would have worked. I thought it wasn't enough room. Okay. I've been proven wrong. I'll admit that. And I just need that up there. Actually, I should also sell the empty ones. Go up there first and then pick it up since it's so slow. Come on, let's go over here. Gotta get the attic space. That should be alright. About right. That side. I got that side, so. Actually, it's got her on this side now. Whee! Oh, where am I going? Got an eyelash in my eye. Ugh. Keep going over here. It's becoming muscle memory already. Over here. It's there, over here. Oh. Okay. Destruction. After this, we'll redo the walls around the garden. As I already started accidentally doing that, and I'm like, you know what, I actually kind of. Next round, which is destruction. Okay, I think up here is done. Let's just start working the walls again. It's getting dark. Lights. Yeah, I think I like that better than the. Just gotta get the tippy tops. If we can reach them, I don't know. I'm probably missing the bottom part, but that's fine. Until it bothers me, and then it won't be as fine, but... Excuse me. I'm gonna have to sell those, aren't I? Oh, he's playing repo. All these plans for keeping the vines. Ah. Oops. Okay, but how do I? What was the orientation one? No, that's crouch. No, like that. Yeah, move that over one. There we go. Selling all the vines. Always get new ones. Actually like the ivy there, so we're gonna keep that for now. For now. So that yes. Oh, I missed that. a lot more than I was hoping for. Is there just like a random hole there? We're gonna fill that hole in. Yeah, this rate, I don't know when we're ever gonna get back to furnishing the place. Just keep finding more surfaces that I'm like, I don't like the color. I don't like it. We need a new color. Stuck on a tree branch. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna just be keeping the brick, but I like the black brick more. So we're changing the brick as well. Great. Let me take a break from that, because I think I am going to do like a let's get a bunch more of these. I do want wood panels, but glossy cut pattern. We're going to do, what was it? I think it was just brick. Do want to do rich? I think pure. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 4. That's probably over shading, but that way if we make a mistake. Yeah, we only need 1. It's fine. It's fine. I just had the realization that I could be highlighting the walls with the purple. I don't think on the outside, but I think if I use them up on these, gives a little pop to the garden. The more I play this, the more I realize that my own fashion sense is like super gaudy. Can I blame my repressed childhood? I always had like hand-me-downs and everything was, practically everything was about the parents growing up. So I'm finding myself, you know? I haven't quite hit my 30s yet. Is my hair? I think my hair was phasing through my face again. That happens. Sentences that you have heard growing up. My hair is phasing through my face. The world we live in. Well, I'll probably get when I show Inferno inevitably, I'm probably gonna get comments about how gaudy it looks. It is a sight for the eyes. I'm just remembering, not too long ago, I think like end of last summer, or maybe it's already around fall, we were at Home Depot for something, I don't remember what, and we decided to take a detour, because we don't have the funds yet, but sometime probably after we pay off the house, we're probably going to remodel our kitchen, because the layout of our kitchen is not great. That's what I want. So we want to eventually remodel the kitchen. Like, dream world, perfect world. It's gonna get remodeled. But we're like, you know what, let's like actually like decide on like a colors scheme or whatnot, and just the amount of times that Inferno was like, no, we're not doing that. It's too dark. It's too not like funky, but like it clashed with these other choices that we're kind of like looking at. Again, we were just like window shopping kind of thing. We weren't actually getting anything. But I'm just remembering that now. Because like color does matter when you're doing house renovations. in real life. Certain colors make a room look bigger, other colors make it look smaller. And sometimes there's the sight of burning your eyes with the colors. But like I'm very much am like a darker aesthetic. But when our black goes with everything, but when you want your entire house black, I guess it's taking a little too far. No. I mean, the whole thing with married life is compromise. And communication. Actually, it's communication and compromise. You shouldn't compromise on the less, like, you shouldn't have to it shouldn't be always one person compromising. It has to be an even amount of compromising. Which is how we like came up with deciding on like this, like it's like a we took home one of the paint palette colors, and like on the back of it was writing down the names, which we don't even know if by the time we renovate if the things are still gonna be in stock or whatnot, or if they'll have like a different pattern or name to them. I forget that I'm filling them in with the purple, so I'm just gonna do that. But what we kind of ended up agreeing on, sorry, covered, so I don't have to deal with those. At least not yet. OCD might have me dealing with them later. But it's like this, like the ones that we're kind of like looking at was like, okay, well, the dark black color that we'll do is, I think, is what we decided on for like the countertops would be like this, not like full on black, but like dark color marble, I think. Because I don't remember the exact reasoning. I liked it. And then like for the walls, we're gonna be like this like dusty blue, dark blue. Which I wanted it darker, or more like blue, but gotta do a little bit more neutral, you know. I mean, if we ever remodel my office, my office is gonna be like entirely my choice. But I kind of out of the rooms in the house, I kind of chose my office to be my office because it has like this like nice wood finish, like dark black wood paneling or whatever. I don't think it's real wood, but I'm like, oh, this looks cool. Initially, now it's kind of realizing that some of the work was kind of on the cheap side. It was landlord special, as we call it, around these parts. Where the previous owners were renting the place before we bought it. Before they put it up for sale, and then we bought it. There's a lot of like small things that you can kind of tell that there's a rented space for a while. I think that was ad break finishing, so welcome back from ad break, anyone who was on ad break. And I'm not talking much, but again, like, I'm just kind of relaxing right now. Anticipating the fire that I'm gonna have to put out tomorrow at work, because my husband and I are the only ones that do transactions. We are the transactional clerks. He actually like has a more fancy title, but we're the only ones that like transact things in the computer because everyone else left the company. Everyone else on my husband's team left the company. But because we both took the day off, well, he technically was working from home, but he couldn't do the full amount of responsibilities because he was working from home and there's paperwork they had to do like there. But my job is entirely, I have to do it in person, or 98% of it has to be done in person. So the fact that I wasn't there today means there was a lot of stuff that probably got built up. A lot of issues I'm gonna have to sort out tomorrow. But at least Habu is safe, and we confirmed that there wasn't anything major happening. We got all the big stuff checked off. He has another doctor's appointment, but I'm not gonna be taking he's taking a half day, but I'm not. So I'm kind of tempted to do like every other one. Like the purple brick. What can I say? Oh, I copied the smaller ones. I think. I don't know. Do that. There we go. Not really getting the size. I probably should be getting the size of those, but this is gonna take forever. Cause I think when you do like when you copy it versus buying it, you get less. That's fine. No. It's at the end of that line. One well done. How are we looking? Yeah, as soon as we finish the walls, we're gonna wrap up. I didn't do any actual decorating, I guess. Just finishing off walls. But that's fine. You know, I forgot to put these back. Yeah. Buzz. Oh, Zoe liked the latest chapter. Actually, yeah, we had another chapter come out yesterday, and that turned out well. Oops. I got a nice comment. I wasn't too fond of the chapter when I went to check to see which chapter it was. I limbed through it, and I was like, you know what? It's not one of my favorites. But I got a nice comment on it, and so that kind of cheered me up about it. Yeah, yesterday was like super eventful, so like it didn't like feel like a random Tuesday, even though it was technically just a random Tuesday. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it felt like a Tuesday and then another day and then today. I think that's the best way to put it. Because the chaos didn't happen until like during the family dinner. Or I call it a family dinner because like Sundays are family dinners with the other side of the family. So like my family dinners was been on my brain, but like technically it's just girls' night with my sisters, where Ash comes over occasionally, and then if she has the time, and then we like chatter about the latest things on our mind. A lot of times it's what stories we're working on, either reading or writing. Again, there's the tattoos, which didn't. Not only was there all the chaos of trying to figure out what's up with Mahboo, there was also Ash forgot to actually bring her tattoo gun, and like one of the first things she said when she got here yesterday was she knew she should have just left it here, but she didn't. So now we gotta see when she'll remember to bring it to finish off my tattoo, which actually it's probably better to wait a little bit longer before adding the final piece to my tattoo, just because there's one section on the current part that it's not quite healed yet. It's still like a little bit on the reddish side underneath the ink, so it's better that we're not doing the touch-ups quite yet. I'm gonna move them. Where am I gonna put them? Yeah. Long piece. tall piece. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I forgot to adjust where my VTuber is on this scene. Why did it take that long to figure that out? Like I said, maybe it's maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I don't have any viewers at the moment. Ah, I put it on the wrong side. I think. Wait, what? Where'd it go? Alright. Weird, but okay. No, I'll put that up here. It's so short. Okay, I'm just moving it, and we will, once we actually get to the gardening part of this, then we will figure out where exactly we'll want it. But for now, it's going over here. Wait, I ran out. Okay, so to copy style, not duplicate. It's probably way too much, but that's fine. Sell that, sell that, sell that, and sell that. Yeah, we're probably gonna call it after we finish the walls. So although I slept all day today, still need a little bit of sleep before I go to work tomorrow. I gotta stick a little bit to the sleep schedule. That was the whole reason why I took today off. Big thing is, like, neither Inferno nor I were actually, like, too panicked about the whole taking him to the hospital. It was, again, very much more of, we just need reassurance. We just need proof that he's fine, everything's okay, he's not gonna die in his sleep. Because when he started having a panic attack about, because he's the one that was actually, like, feeling the heart palpitations. And he's, like, been talking about it, and so, like, which is why I was like, yes, okay, we will go. If you need to, we are going, because you've been having him for a while now, and he's getting me all worked up during my what was supposed to be a relaxing girls' night. And he does get anxiety and such, but in my opinion, my anxiety gets a lot worse than his does. Which is why I have my main character in The Wrong Twin has such severe anxiety. It's because I write what I know, and what I know is anxiety. Yeah. I guess we can do that side walls too. I wasn't thinking about them, but might as well. It's totally not me just wanting to continue playing all night long. Take both sides. We're not gonna do the insides yet. That can be for next time or later time. Ugh. The bushes are so bright and shiny. That was a perfect amount for that. See, I like these, but also they do make it a pain to like access this part. Which means I probably should be putting the gazebo over here and putting these in here, but I've already started doing all like the roses on here. Yeah, I don't know. There's crab across the street. Oh wait, I should, before we end, copy the style of these and paste it on the upper. Or not. Okay, let's copy. Try that. There. There's my purple. Yeah. I mean, I have that the front, but other than that, that's feeling much more my style than the pale pastel green. It's coming along. Okay. Maybe I'll use my extra here to redo the flooring. Well, that's actually going to be a lot now that I think about it, because it goes all the way back here. Which I haven't decided exactly what's going to be back here. Other than this alley. I figured, like, I don't know. But I should call it here. So we're gonna save. And go to the main menu. Wow. I don't think she was... I gotta check to see if someone's actually live or not. Not that it'd matter if I rated, because I don't think I have any. She's offline. She was probably just playing for herself. Which is fine. But okay. So that was House Flipper 2 again. for Wednesday Whims. Let me move over here. Actually, no, I can do that off stream. But stretchy stretch. Yeah. Today was a day of sleep. Tomorrow though is Throwback Thursday, and we're gonna be returning to the Cult of the Lamb, seeing all that, seeing how far we got with that, seeing new updates, because I'm pretty sure there's been updates, a lot of updates since I've last played. And that's also gonna count as probably our community day. It's probably gonna be Cult of the Lamb. Since I do like having community days. But we're gonna get back into the Call of the Lamb, and then either Mondays or Saturdays, depending on, I don't know. I haven't like fully decided, because again I like having community days and such, but it's hard to do a lot of like the community games I have. Hard to put them together properly, because I need a community to have a community game, and at the moment I'm not promoting myself, and so there's I think I still have the anxiety back from when we were playing Cardic Phone all those years ago, one of my first community days, and I was like, oh, we'll play Cardic Phone, and then a bot got in, and like I had to like immediate end stream, and I had a meltdown off stream. And so like I'm a lot more weary about doing community days now. Like I've done them since, but try and build the community, but also being careful with what type of people are like just popping in to the community. Because we've had some like really great community days, but then there's been a few ones that like someone that doesn't actually follow my stream guidelines will jump in, and it's like it just ruins the stream, just having like those one or two, and like point is I'm not sure when we're gonna start doing Jackbox games again, which I think there's been some new Jackbox games out. But we will probably do Cult of the Lamb for community days for a while. Which we are trying for once a month. I don't know exactly the schedule for community days, because I probably will get like an actual like, oh, it's this day of the month, like the first Saturday of the month or something. I don't know. Just so like people know when we're gonna have community days. But I haven't decided on that yet. But until I decide that, it's probably gonna be Call of the Lamb, just for like the occasional, hey, join us. There was another game that I haven't actually tried yet, but I saw good reviews, so I got it. Hey, I have a little bit of time before I have to go to bed. Just a little. I can let me close out this. What was it? Because I'm pretty sure I downloaded it when I got the new computer as well. So it should be downloaded. King of the Castle, I've heard is a good streaming game, which is why I got it. I don't know if it's still popular or not. I'd have to do more research on that. But if I remember correctly, it has Twitch integration and all that. And it had it did have some updates since I got it. When did I get it? I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to have some Twitch integration, which, if we try it and it actually turns out kind of fun, we might continue to play that as our community day. Just because, again, with the Jackbox games, I like them, but also, like, there's so many of them, it's hard for me with my short-term memory to remember which is which and which are actually, like, good for streaming and which ones I can actually, like, participate in properly, because I have the... Like, a lot of times, like, with the trivia ones, I'm like, I don't know who that is. But you guys want to play the trivia ones, so we'll play the trivia games. I'm rambling. I don't want to get off stream. But I like playing Jackbox, but at the same time, a lot of times I have to be more careful because I gotta figure things out. And when there are members joining, when I, like, open it up to anyone who's watching, there are sometimes gonna be people that don't read the rules of my stream, which is like, hey, safe space and all this, and low on no cross try to I'm not very strict with my rules, but I still try to have, like, uphold my rules when I can. But also it's kind of hard when I don't have someone, like, I don't have any mods available to, like, keep track of that kind of thing. Hey, there's a bunch of updates queued. Whatever. Distraction. ADHD. Yay. I saw the stream will begin shortly. We're ending the stream, but that's fine. But yeah. I don't know, that's my little rant about Jackbox. I need some, like, before I can, like, do proper community days, like how I initially was envisioning them, I need to make sure that my mods are up to speed and available. Because a lot of my mods are just kind of like, oh, friends that I have, and yeah, and not all of them are. I mean, I have a different stream schedule than I did before. I'm running into an ad break now. Great. Yeah, they're ranting about, hey, I need to, like, arrange stuff with mods to have proper community days, and a way to filter out people that are just jumping in and not following my stream rules, because if it's not following the rules, then it can lead to some really hard streams. And I don't have a backbone. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't have much of a backbone when it comes to that. I have social anxiety and all that, and just, I don't know. But this has been my end of stream ramble, I guess. So I will see you guys all tomorrow, hopefully 7 o'clock on the dot, for Call of the Lamb. But until then, I shall see you guys all later. Bye.